Hi again, YouTubers. So this is my Face of the Month video. Kind of different location. I am at our summer house right now in Cape Cod and Massachusetts, sorry. And I didn't think about Face of the Month before I left, so I kind of had to figure, I had my camera with me, which I knew would be helpful, but to tape like things like favorites of the month, but I didn't think of a face of the month. So I kind of had to work a little bit with the lighting and things like that. It's a little bit gray undertone, but I think it'll still work out and you'll be able to see my basic, really easy, like not easy, I shouldn't say, not my as natural looking as I like to do face of the month that I have been doing in July and August. I'll be going home at the end of August. Kind of looking forward to that, and MJ loves it here. It's so fun to have him here, and just he's only 2 months old, but still just it's so nice to see just his reactions to things as he's growing up, and it's just fun to have him here and just get him used to being here too. He loves being outside, and he did amazing on the car ride up here. It's a really long car ride up here, and he slept the majority of it, so cross my fingers on the way back he'll be just as good, because I drive by myself on the way back. And Marty drives with the dog on his way back. So if you hear the dog behind me too, he's back behind me right here. If you hear him in the video, you might hear him licking or moving around, and the baby is across the hallway, so you might hear him too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, and here we go. So we're gonna give this a try. The first thing I have been using is the Shiseido Sun Protection Liquid Foundation, SPF 42, and I have two colors. I have 60 and 70. 60 is the lighter one, 70 is the darker one. 60 is more of a pink undertone, 70 is more of like, has like a yellow undertone to it. I mix them sometimes. Right now I'm going to use the 60 alone. The majority of the reason behind that is because I have more pink tones in my skin now from being outside in the sun, even though I wear SPF and things like that. You can see like on my chest and stuff. And the lighting is really bad in here. It's kind of like got a gray undertone to it, so kind of weird. And then I take a palette that I have. This is a Coastal Scents palette that I have a bunch of eyeshadows in. And I just use that as my thing for this. Make sure I have 60 because I've done that before. So I just squirt a little bit of it onto here. And I use my, what is it, Coastal Scents 518 brush. And I just stipple it in, same as I normally do. Sorry, I gotta move my mirror a little bit. Oh, you know what I forgot? And I do this every morning, but I forgot it right now. Is the Coastal Scents, not the Coastal Scents, the Garnier Rollerball. I use that all the time, but I forgot it today. Bring it down on my neck a little bit. The reason I use this is because most mornings I am either going to the pool or to the beach while I'm here. And so the SPF is super important, even more than just what's in my moisturizers or things like that. I use SPF when I'm there on my body, but my face, I just want to super, super, super protect. So, and this face of the month is the world's easiest one because honestly, while I'm here, I don't do that much. So that's it for the foundation. Pretty quick and easy on the foundation. I'll still use my little roller ball. I usually put it on beforehand, but it doesn't hurt to do it right now, I guess. You hear Diesel behind me licking. And the baby's right over here sleeping in the room next to me. So you might hear him too. He is loving it here. MJ, by the way, not Diesel. Diesel always loves it here. But MJ is loving it here. He goes to the pool and sits on his, I'm having troubles here. Sits in his little stroller and just lays there and watches the leaves and like the sun, everything. It's amazing. Classic Beige and Real Sand, Laura Mercier. Again, I generally mix both of these, but primarily right now I'm using the Real Sand and mixing in just a tiny bit of Classic Beige because again, I don't want to be too dark or too yellow undertone when right now my skin has a lot of pink undertone. So it's primarily the Real Sand with just a little bit of Classic Beige in it. Where'd my brush go? The Real Techniques buffing brush. I think that's all it's called. But yeah, so MJ is, I post pictures on Twitter. I'm not very good, like there's not really, I might be able to post one at the end of this. But he pretty much, like, he just gets up and sits there and kind of talks, well, not talks as in physically talks, but like makes noises and likes to have all of us there with him. So Marty's mom is here and family and things like that. So we just hang out at the pool. Their house has a pool, not ours. And so we just hang out there and really enjoy it and have a great time. But it's just so funny how much he's enjoying it here. And he goes to dinner with us, and or his mom watches them sometimes too if we go on our own. But it's just really, really nice and enjoyable time. So, but I'm surprised at how much he's loving just being outside. He absolutely loves being outside. Oh, wow, I just twisted that all the way up. So this is the end of this one. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Light Concealer. And I'm doing more than I do. Normally when I go to the pool, honestly, I just, or to the beach. We haven't gone to the beach as much because it's kind of difficult with the baby because we'd have to like take more stuff with him and diapers and all that kind of stuff. So the pool at his parents' house is way easier to just simply take him over there because we already have all that, doubles of all that stuff over there. What I've been doing too is taking the real sand and a 2 Sigma. These are the old numbers, I think. Yeah, these have the old numbers on them. Like what would be a MAC 224 brush, and I just take that and I've been putting that under my eyes because it's just a little bit lighter and a little bit brightening. That's kind of what I've been using under my eyes more than just everything else. I will say I haven't been doing all of this all the time. This is what I'm showing you now actually is a little bit more of a combination of what I've been doing during the day, which is just wearing the sun protection foundation, and nighttime, which this is kind of, I use different foundations at nighttime. Like I use the Estee Lauder or the Lancome 24 Hour, or the Origins ones are the ones I have with me that I've been using at nighttime, and then everything else. During the day, I do the Garnier Under Eyes. This is just a mess, huh? Garnier Under Eye, and then the SPF 42 foundation, and that's pretty much it. And then now what I'm showing you from here on out is kind of what I do before we go out at nighttime. So the Laura Mercier Classic Beige now, just the Classic Beige, the darker one, I take it and use it as my contour. So no bronzer or things like that, just it's a little bit more natural looking. And still gives you that contour. Hopefully this lighting's okay. And I just kind of bring it down my neck a little bit just to kind of try to blend things in. This lighting is really not very good. It looks like I have a big white spot right here, but I really don't. So anyway, this is great. I've been trying to get this figured out how to do this here. Just so you guys can have this video too. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Blush. Blush, I have been using two things. My Laura Geller Blush and Brighten Golden Apricot, or I have been using my Cargo Tonga. One of these two. These are things that I leave here at this house. Foundations and concealers are pretty much the only thing I kind of come and go with me, or a favorite eyeshadow, which I have been doing that too. So this is the Laura Geller Peach Apricot something. What's it called? Golden Apricot. And I use the same brush that I was using. The Benefit Stay Don't Stray little sample size one. I have a couple of these, and I use this. I have this one just stays here, but I have one at home too. And I just put a little bit of this on my lids. That's that. And then the Blinc Auburn Brow Mousse. Sorry, I might go out of the shot in this, I'm not sure. I do use this, I'm sorry, this is one of the few other things I use before I go out in the morning. So I do my brows too. I have been throwing, while I'm doing my eyes, I throw on my This is a YSL, it's rubbed off. I can't even see the color. It's the pink one. It's one of the Sheer Candy ones. That's what I use during the day, but I also put it on at nighttime before I go anywhere. Where did this go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So the little palette that I have some Coastal Scents colors in here and some MAC colors in here. I think this is Brule. Not sure. Yeah, it's Brule. So I have a MAC one in here, and I take a flat brush. Again, old Sigma numbers. I brought an old set of Sigma brushes here to leave here after they changed the numbers, not thinking that I would ever be doing this here. I tend to forget that when I'm here for a long period of time, I sometimes do videos here, but I wasn't thinking of my face of the month when I left. So so I use that one, and then I use the same blush, the apricot blush, and a like 226 type brush, and I just kind of put this in my crease. So I put the Brule all over the lid, and then I'm putting this one just in the crease. So back and forth, just in the crease, just for a little bit of color, and it also keeps it, like when you're at the beach, you don't want to have a lot of makeup on. Like you just don't end up using a whole bunch, or not using a whole bunch, I should say. Just don't want to look like you're wearing a whole bunch. The L'Oreal Liner Intense Carbon Black, I just have one of these here. So I use this. I have to flip this over. Nope. Sorry, my mirror. And I run a super, super thin line here. And I don't bring it all the way in. Just have a little bit there. And I got my lashes filled while I was here. I found somebody here too to do this. So that's awesome. So just a little bit of liner, like just enough to give you a little bit of extra oomph to it. Lip liner, Max Whirl. This is a little one that I have that is an older one. So just line the lips very slightly. The Chanel lipstick, the number 28. Jumping back on real quick, guys. Sorry, I forgot to mention that I have been setting still every day with my Skindinavia Bridal Makeup Finish Spray. Every day. And the key to this is shake it super, super, super great. But every single day I've been using this, and I still love it, and it is holding up great in the heat of the day. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye. And that's my look. It's pretty quick and easy. It's kind of just what I've been doing to make it look as natural or as, you know, seamless as possible for when you're away and when you're at a beach area. It just doesn't make sense to have like a heavy made up look for me personally. So this is what I've been doing. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.